It's July 27th. We're still reading through the prophecies of Isaiah. And as we've seen before, his prophecies apply to various time periods. Chapter 58 and 59 are a condemnation of Judah's sin that had run rampant through the national culture in the 7th century BC. Chapter 60 describes some of the restoration of Israel that is occurring now in the 21st century. And some verses describe the distant future, the New Jerusalem, where God will take up physical residence with mankind. Isaiah 61 is the messianic prophecy read by Jesus in his hometown of Nazareth at the official start of his ministry. But notice chapter 62, which describes Israel's future and the restoration and destiny of the Jewish people. For Zion's sake I will not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest, until her righteousness shines out like the dawn, and her salvation like a burning lamp. Why the obsession with Jerusalem? Because Jerusalem represents God's decision to dwell with mankind. It's where Jesus will physically one day reside with men and women. It's his capital city where he will have his throne. And he is preparing the earth, and Jerusalem specifically, for the day when Jesus will be revealed for everyone to see, and for the day when he rules the earth from Jerusalem. He charges the Gentile church to pray for Jerusalem's protection and blessing, both physically and spiritually, for her inhabitants to receive their justification and purification through the precious atonement provided by Jesus. Chapter 62, verses 6 and 7 are a charge to all people, including the Christian church, to pray specifically for the city of Jerusalem and its inhabitants. I have set watchmen on your walls, Jerusalem. They will never be silent, day or night. You who call on Yahweh, take no rest and give him no rest until he establishes and makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Other translations read, until he makes Jerusalem the pride of the earth. Who are those watchmen? Those who pray to the Lord. Those watchmen are you and me. As believers, we are to be about our Father's business. We are to be aware of what he requires of us, and we are to adopt the things that God is concerned about. Just as the prophet Ezekiel saw in his Valley of Dry Bones vision, God is restoring the nation of Israel, the Jewish people, and he is reestablishing Jerusalem, both physically and spiritually. Pray for this continually. Give him no rest until it is accomplished. Here's today's application. Dig deeper into the topic of God's restoration of Israel and of Jerusalem. There are several resources on this page to help you. It will expand and focus your understanding of God's activities and priorities on the earth today. Now here's today's prayer.